I'll bet you didn't know that 90% of startups fail, but the top 10% aren't just surviving, they're thriving, scaling faster, and dominating their industries. How do you get into that 10%? Is it about working harder? Is it about working smarter? Truth is, it's neither. It's about how you think, how you adapt, and how you and your team execute. Today, I'm going to share 5 habits that separate the leaders from the lost. This isn't just generic advice. This is what I've seen firsthand working with high-performing entrepreneurs for many years, franchise leaders, business owners who refuse to settle. Number 1, purpose-driven leadership. Build more than a business, build a movement. Forget the old school mindsets of profit first. The best entrepreneurs today are building movements, not just companies. They're long-term greedy instead of short-term greedy. And they understand that business isn't just a product or service. It's an ecosystem of customers, employees, stakeholders, and communities rallying around a shared mission. If you don't have a purpose that ignites passion in others, you are replaceable. The companies that are winning aren't the ones chasing the dollars. They're the ones solving problems that actually matter and rallying people behind their vision. Your job isn't just to make money, it's to lead, inspire, and leave something behind that's worth building. Number 2, embrace AI and other technology automations, because if you're not first, you're last, Ricky Bobby. You got to use AI to scale your business. The mistakes many people make thinking AI is just about efficiency. It's not. The best leaders in 25 aren't just using AI to replace people. They're using it to amplify their impact. It's a force multiplier. It can read market trends before they happen. It can personalize customer experiences at scale and automate the mundane so you can focus on the innovation. You don't have to replace your team. You can repurpose them and get more from the same. But if you're not using it strategically, you're just playing defense while your competitors take the lead. Learn how to wield AI like a weapon, because in business, the difference between leading and lagging is often who's using the better, newer tools. Number 3, mastering continuous learning. Invest in the knowledge that actually moves the needle. There's no shortage of information, but there is a shortage of insights. Highly successful entrepreneurs aren't just lifelong learners, they're intentional learners. They don't waste time consuming content that doesn't translate into action. They invest in the knowledge that accelerates execution. You want to know how to spot the difference? Look at your calendar. If you're spending more time learning than applying, you're probably stalling. Learning without execution is just procrastination in disguise. So surround yourself with people who challenge your thinking and take action, and mentors who call you out in environments that demand growth. Number 4, you need to be resilient and adaptive. Pressure builds leaders, not excuses. 2025 isn't for the fragile. Markets are shifting overnight and customers evolve, and you can't be set back in the past. But the difference between winners and everybody else, winners don't just endure pressure. They use it to sharpen their edge, and they push back against it. They don't train for volatility like an athlete trains for competition, and when they see a niche, they exploit it. If you want to win, build the capacity to handle stress, pivot faster, and keep moving forward even when the odds are against you. And remember, none of this is fatal, so you might as well try, because the most resilient entrepreneurs, they're not lone wolves. They build a network of people around them, advisors and peers who will push them farther than they'd go alone. And if you don't have people in your corner who make you uncomfortable, you're not growing fast enough. And number 5, you've got to create progress by creating a sustainable plan and a succession plan. Something that is going to be built to last is something that people will invest in. Too many entrepreneurs build with a short-term exit in mind, and that might be why they struggle. The best leaders attract people to build with them, and they incorporate long-term strategies. Sustainability isn't just about the environment. It's about your people, your processes, and your ability to evolve and your ability to be in business over the long haul. If your business can't function without you, you don't own a business, you own a job. The goal isn't just growth, it's infrastructure, systems, repetition, and leadership depth on the bench that allows your company to outlive you. A truly sustainable business isn't one that just makes money. It's one that creates opportunities, empowers people, and leaves a lasting impact. And if you want to be around in 2030 or beyond, start building like it today. So there you have it, the top 5 habits of highly successful entrepreneurs in 25. Lead with purpose, build a movement, not just a company. Leverage AI to multiply your impact, not just to replace people. Invest in knowledge that drives execution, not just information. Use the pressure and push back against it to build strength and build your muscle, and then create a business that outlives you, something that's built to last, that other people will want to join you and build with you. And at the end of the day, success isn't about following the trends. It's about building the foundation that makes you unshakable. The entrepreneurs who will get this will own the future, and the ones who don't, they'll be wondering what happened. So if this episode gave you something to think about, subscribe, share, leave a review. Let's keep building. Let's keep leading. I'll see you next time on the Homefront.